Wah! Good evening, Lifehacks. Welcome. Oh shit. How's it going? Tonight is the night. Tires? You tires? No, you tires. You grip the road. I think I started a little early. I probably should have waited like another half hour or so. Because I think Jeff is usually busy around 7. But I want Jeff to be here. I'm a tire. Don't forget to rotate your tires. Oh. It's been a long 3 months. I think it's been almost exactly 3 months. In like 2 days. I think we started like October. No, it would have been. Actually, it's probably been exactly 3 months. It may have been exactly 3 months since we started. I think we started on like October 10th, October 11th or something like that. You haven't even started yet and I already know you're wrong. Oh buddy. Oh boy. We'll see, we'll see. I got some takes. I want to hang out for a little bit and give people a chance to come in, because I think Jeff usually gets the notification really late for some reason. So this tier list that I'm using actually has one more game that we didn't do. Invites me to yell at him, not even in a VC. What a twat. Hey, look man. It'll take long enough. Yelling at me and shit. So this tier list has Reverse and Resistance, and it also has Resident Evil VR, Resident Evil 4 VR, which I didn't play in the marathon, but I have played before, so I'll be ranking that one. The other ones, and like all the ones that I didn't play and stuff, and or couldn't play, I have a separate category for that. So here, I'll actually. This is a tier list. It's kind of small. I don't really have a good way to do this without, like, moving everything around. Jeff's here! Perfect. Welcome, Jeff. Not commit to the VIT, get in a VC. You know what? Fucking fun. You won't be convincing me to change anything, though. I'm in my server. So I have, is this small enough, or because I can move stuff around, or is this too small?
It ain't about convincing, homie. It's just real-time reaction.
Want to hear Havoc call you out? I don't know. I feel like Havoc will probably agree with me more than you would actually, Jeff. Probably.
Listen, you haven't put Resident Evil Gaiden in S tier yet. So
Bruh,
I'm automatically thinking you're
That's one of the trash. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna go ahead and get the ones that I haven't or couldn't play out of the way. So Gaiden, Survivor 2, Code Veronica,
Bro, I have the files for Code Veronica. Why didn't you just ask for them?
I just don't care because it's not canon and unimportant, and also never got a North American like actual port.
First of all,
that one goes there.
First of all,
this one goes there, and that one goes there. Or it is canon. It's just the story of Code Veronica, isn't it?
You don't want to see a supple young Chris get his ass whooped by Wesker. That's the only reason you haven't played it.
Didn't I do that when I played fucking Darkside Chronicles? Or no, I guess I only saw Claire. I saw lots of Claire.
Yep.
Can you make it bigger? I can. Give me a second. Hold on. What I will do is I will do this, put that back, and then I will duplicate this, and we will move shit around here, and I will take oh boy, what am I doing? I will move a me over here. Seems like the most out of the way spot to put me. There we go. And then... fuck, I'm backwards now, but that's fine. You know what? There we go. There we go. This works. And then I can do like this. There we go. Is that better? Chat on right too? I can do that. Yeah. Whoops. I just fucking made it disappear. There we go. And then I can move Havoc also. Kind of. A bit smaller here. There we go. The alerts will still pop up in the bottom left where they normally are or whatever, but that's fine. Alright. Here we go. Starting with Resident Evil, the OG, 1996. I am going to put it in B tier. Because, as iconic as it is, and as goofy as the voice acting is, it's still bad. And they didn't quite have some of the quality of life stuff that 2 and 3 ended up having. Like, we didn't get stairs that you can go up and down without a loading screen until Resident Evil 3. And the visibility was a lot harder, so you ended up missing a lot of shit. I missed so much shit because I couldn't see it.
Well, yeah, that's how we made men out of each other, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm a baby.
You know what? That's a fair point, but we'll get to that later.
I think as things go on, it'll probably end up being like kind of a middle to lower B tier. But we'll see. We'll see. Resident Evil 2 OG. I'm going to put A tier. A tier. It did everything that that the first one did, but better, and looked better, and felt better. It was just better in every single possible way. And the characters, like, Chief Irons is, like, a really good bad guy, because he's such an asshole. Everyone hates that guy. And then he got Alien Chestplosioned. And also Ada. That's really the most important thing. A for Ada. A for Ada. Let's see. RE3 Nem Nem. Nem Nem. This is where Jeff's gonna yell at me. Or might yell at me. Man. I think it's probably, I'm gonna put it A tier under RE2 because I think it felt a little more rushed and the ending was kind of anticlimactic. Also, dodge mechanic is really bad. As like good of an idea as it was, it didn't work very well. It'll probably end up being kind of a lower A tier, I think, by the time stuff gets in here. Probably.
See that? You know what? You're actually being a lot more kind than I am.
Really?
I like.
You don't like 3?
I like Resident Evil 3. I do. But yeah, the dodge mechanic being a core part of the game and it not fucking working half the time,
Just admit you're
kind
bad
of
at
a
dodging.
big deal.
Okay, whenever you try to dodge Nemesis while he's trying to punch you in the face, and you can't pick which way to dodge, so you end up dodging into a wall and not moving, and then get punched in the face anyway, even though you timed the dodge perfectly. It's kind of bullshit.
Or you dodge into him,
Yeah.
and he just fucking insta grabs you.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been pretty simple to make the dodge mechanic a lot better in that game, just by adding, like, if you dodge while holding a certain direction, you dodge in that direction, instead of just being forced to RNG. Just live with the RNG of the dodge. This is pretty rough. But overall, still good game. Still great game.
It was, in fact, rushed, and I hate why it was rushed.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least they held that up with the remake.
Fuck
Sony. All right. Code Veronica X. Man, okay, I lied. This is actually where Jeff is gonna yell at me. I think this is where Jeff's gonna yell at me.
Might be where I yell at you, homie.
Let's see. I think... man. It's hard to say. I think overall I don't like it as much as 2. Mechanically I like it more than 2. Like, it's smoother, it feels better, but I think overall it should go here. In between 2 and 3.
The only downside to Code Veronica is Steve Burnside.
In the OG, yes. In Code Veronica, yes. In the Code Veronica section of Darkside Chronicles, I actually really like Steven then.
No.
Code Veronica is D, but Alfred is S.
Well, Jeff, why don't you see your way out of this fucking Discord chat? Ever gonna have shitty opinions like that?
Bruh. I'm gonna be honest, when I played Code Veronica, I did not expect to fight Wesker at the end.
Oh yeah.
That was strange. I have also, after finishing RE4 Remake, I have become confused. So in RE4 Remake, you see, like, in separate ways, you see Wesker and how he's like hired Ada to get the Amber and all this shit. At that point, does he not have superpowers? Doesn't he have superpowers at that point? Or is Code Veronica after 4?
I think in the timeline, it's... I want to say it's before.
Here, let's look, because RE4 takes place in 2004. When does Code Veronica take place? December 1998, literally 3 months after RE2 and RE3.
Yeah.
So that happens, like, Wesker has had superpowers for 6 years in RE4, but for some reason he has Ada doing all of the shit for him. I don't understand.
I don't think it's stable. I think that's part of the thing.
Maybe. I don't...
Because if you think back to 5, he needs the constant injections.
Yeah.
Just to keep the shit stable.
And then you didn't. Okay, next up.
If you finished the actual Code Veronica, not just the Darkside Chronicles.
I did, yes.
He shows that he has the abilities, but it's very clear that he fucking sucks at using them, and he is not ready to use them.
Let's be real. Wesker with superpowers versus Chris, and he still lost. Twice, actually. He did it again in RE5. Can't blame him. He wants to watch Ada do things. True. Based Wesker, I guess. in that moment. All right. Resident Evil Survivor. Man. I can't imagine how painful it would have been to play this with an actual light gun. Like on the Japanese version, because apparently for some reason on the North American port, they removed the light gun completely.
Light guns weren't really a thing over here for a while, until about the mid-2000s.
Yeah, well, it was because of, like, terrorism and stuff.
At home light guns weren't really a thing here until the mid-2000s.
You know, Wesker really liked Rebecca too. Smith Wesker cosplay. Hell no. Hell no. Ain't no fucking way. Mostly because I'd have to shave, and I feel gross when I shave. Survivor. I'm going to put... Man, see, I feel like a remake of Survivor, where it was like a little more fleshed out, would go really hard. Because it's actually kind of cool. But I think just with what it is and how terrible it is mechanically, I gotta give it like low C, high D. I'm gonna put it in high D for now. We're just gonna end up being high D, I think. Because it's rough. It's really hard to play. I think the story could be cool if they made like an RE Engine remake of it. Because I think like him having amnesia and thinking that he was the bad guy, only to realize that he wasn't the bad guy, and the guy at the beginning was the bad guy. I think that's cool. But
I think
the OG
all
is
of
rough.
the Survivor. I feel like all the Survivor games would benefit from either a VR port.
VR would be really cool too. That is actually a really good idea. Because that is the modern light
just
gun.
play like Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
Because they're already in first person.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be really cool to see. That and Dead Aim as well. And fix his fucking neck.
Oh,
we'll get to that.
God. Hey, you leave Bruce alone. You leave my baby boy alone.
Bro needs to be in a zoo, fucking giraffe, motherfucker.
It's not his fault. He looks like a great value Leon.
He looks like if Leon watched NASCAR.
Dollar store Kennedy.
All right, RE1 remake. RE1 remake. I think I'm gonna put it top of A tier, I think. I think it's better overall than OGRE2 and stuff. The quality of life stuff is way better. The graphics are way better. Some of the stuff they added is really cool. The environments are cooler. Did you even play Operation Raccoon City? I have not, because I can't. There's no way to do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, they never removed Games from Windows Live, which,
yeah,
I mean, the game still like, functions.
Delisted on Steam. You can't buy it anymore.
But if you never bought it before it was delisted, you can't get it anymore. I still have it, but yeah.
PS3, I don't know. I think I looked at it, and that was one of the games that doesn't quite work right on the emulator yet. And also, they've been fucking cracking down really hard on like VIMs and stuff, so it's hard to get stuff anymore.
Tell you what, Smith, I could stream the game and then you
Nah, I don't give a fuck. Nope, I don't care anymore. It's been 3 months. All right. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable spot. I think just a lot of the detail that they added and stuff, and adding some quality of life stuff like the shortcut through the balcony outside is really nice. And there's a couple more spots like that they added that just makes the game way easier with all the backtracking and everything. Not easier, but like less daunting and annoying. They took out less ass. All right, RE0, my girl Rebecca. I think
Hang on, you can't make this decision with the bias of Rebecca. I feel like that would cloud the judgment.
Hey, this is my tier list, bitch.
Just right at the start, any game that has Rebecca,
S tier,
and I will fucking fight you.
Oh fuck! That means I would have to put RE1
in this game.
RE1 S tier, RE1 Remake S tier, RE0 S tier, Umbrella Chronicles S tier. What else has Rebecca? That's it. I think actually.
Outbreak, if you look hard enough.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, that's another thing. So, I never had the chance to get people together again to do Outbreak File 2, but I had played it before. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just put Outbreak and Outbreak File 2 next to each other because they're basically exactly the fucking same, just with different scenarios. But no one actually cares about the scenarios. It's about playing which wins.
To be fair,
RE5 Mercs has Rebecca. That's true. That is right. That is correct.
I was just busy as fuck.
Yeah, it's all good. No big deal. Hopefully one day they'll fucking remake it so we can play that instead. It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Hey, so do me a solid. I know you haven't played it, but like, go ahead and the Mercenaries 3D game. Yeah, just go ahead and put that in S tier.
No.
It's great. Trust me. Trust, bro.
I haven't heard it. Like, I've only heard good things from like the couple people that I've heard talk about it. I've only heard good things about it. So,
bro, let me dig out my 3DS. I will find that cartridge. I will bring it to you. You are only 4 hours away,
bruh. Hey, if we end up doing that thing, you know that thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can do that then.
Bet.
When me and Havoc do that thing.
The thing. You guys don't need to know about the thing, but like we know about the thing. And right now the thing is secret, and that's what's up.
All right, RE0. I'm going to put it.
Yes, Jeff. Butt stuff. And I refuse to elaborate further.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it here. I think I prefer RE0 over RE1 OG. Just because it looks nicer and it feels nicer. The only thing that, like, if RE0 had a fucking item box like all of the other older games,
oh my god,
it would be like, it would probably be above Code Veronica. It would probably be here.
Yeah.
But that shit is so, that makes it so difficult to enjoy the game.
Yeah. And it's definitely one of those things, and I'm gonna agree with that wholeheartedly, because at first it's nice to be able to drop things wherever.
Yeah. I think you should be able to do both.
You're like, oh hey, where did I drop that? Oh yeah. Fuck, it's on the other side.
And
of the
only solution is to just pick a room and use that room as the item box. So every time you go back to every time I went back to the main hall in the training facility, there's just shit all over the floor. And there's also a limit to how many items you can have in one room.
Oh, that was all of us, dude. We all did that.
But I will say, the good thing that they did is later on when you unlock the elevator that let you go all the way back, that was, like, the one saving grace of that. Not having to actually backtrack through the entire game, you can just take the elevator up there. It was like, they knew that everybody was just going to use that main room as an item box.
I'm also going to add on to that, there's one other thing, I don't know if you ever did it, but there was one other thing that was kind of bullshit.
What?
Leech Hunter.
Oh, I did it for like a moment and I was like, this is ass and I'm not playing any more of this.
So the reason that I say that is because, don't get me wrong, the concept of Leech Hunter, super fucking cool. And it was fun to play. And I had this nice little Easter egg that whenever you get to the main hall, there's like the big bonus weapon like the SMG or the Magnum. It depended on what disc you were on, which was a cool feature. Now, my fucking gripe about that
oh, excuse me, sorry,
is you cannot put down the leeches. Once you pick up the leeches, they are in your inventory.
Oh,
Billy gets hers, or Billy gets his, Rebecca gets hers. And over time, it will fill up your entire inventory, limiting what you can carry. So I thought I would do the smart thing, and I went through the map, grabbed all the weapons, ammo, healing items, and I nuked everything on the map, completely killed everything, and then I went back and picked up all the leeches, and it was fine up until I got to 50 leeches each. It was like 50 leeches each or 60 leeches each. Like, I was getting near the end, and then everything fucking respawned.
Bruh.
I'm not kidding. Everything on the map
so
respawned in every fucking room.
I will
and I had
say,
to go back and do it again harder.
in general, the worst thing about RE0 are the humanoid leeches. They're so obnoxious. They're so stupid.
Really are.
They are way too fucking tanky. You can sit there and use literally all the ammo you have and they won't die. The only thing you can do really is run past them. It's
Well, light them on fire.
stupid. Fuck that. Fuck them.
Dude, I always carried Molotovs on me for that exact reason. Always. You never caught me lacking with those motherfuckers.
Also, I think B is good because B for Billy, and Billy's good. We like Billy, and we want Billy back. We need more Billy, or just a remake of Zero to see more Billy. All right, Dead Aim. I think this is probably the most solid placement that I'm gonna have. C. A super easy C. It was way better than Survivor. With keyboard and mouse on the emulator, it was actually pretty intuitive to play. Felt pretty good. The maps are really simple. The puzzles and stuff are really simple. The game gives you tons of ammo. It's pretty easy. It's just kind of meh. Like, it feels empty a lot of the time. It feels pretty empty.
Yeah.
Also, the animations are really weird. Everyone is just like super stretchy. And their necks are weird. I don't know.
To be fair, it's an arcade game.
That's true, but still. If I saw that in the arcade, I'd be like, wow, this is still really fucking weird. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid
copy of the original Time Crisis for PlayStation. That shit was wild.
Dude, I would love to like go to, because there's like arcades here, but there's no like arcades that actually have arcade games, like actual arcade games, not just like, you know, skee ball and shit like that that
take you
nobody
to
cares
Dave
about.
and Buster's.
But I would love, until they closed down, because I think they closed down, the Sega building had like all of the old arcade games. And I remember seeing like vlogs where people would go in there and play like old Time Crisis and all of that shit, and it looked so fun.
Yep.
All right, Outbreak and Outbreak File 2. I'm gonna say,
damn, they're good. Oh wait.
oh yeah. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put them like here. Overall,
Tell you what,
I think
be right back, which is gonna be great because by the time I get back, hopefully you'll made a couple more choices that I can come back, look at my screen, and go, really? Yeah, maybe. I think Outbreak goes here. I think Outbreak, the scenarios are kind of meh, kind of unimportant and not super substantive, but it was fun to play with friends. The first truly multiplayer Resident Evil. Overall, I think it's a good spot. This is a good spot. Oh, this one I didn't play. This is the DS port of RE1. That can go down here. I don't give a shit. Let's see. RE4 OG. I mean, where else can it go other than S tier? That's the only option. Really the only option. The only place that it can go. It's the king. The only thing with RE4 is, like, it's really, especially on, because I played the PC version of the OG, and it is kind of hard to play sometimes, because
It was made for the GameCube with the little C stick, and it still uses tank controls, which is a little weird, but it's fine. Like, it ends up being fine. The aiming just feels super weird. I don't know if maybe I just had some sensitivity settings, but overall, still S tier. Probably stuff that I could fix if I took the time to, but I didn't care to. Yeah, S tier, OG. Leon's a fucking gangster. His one-liners are great. His personality is way better, and they kind of ruined it in the original. Yeah. And ballistics. And also more Ada. So, it's got everything. It's got everything. RE5. RE5. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gotta go here. I think it's just, so mechanically it's RE4 but better, except for like the inventory system is a little weird and feels a little goofy sometimes. But mechanically it's just RE4 but better. Chris is fucking swole and huge. Fucking Wesker's cool. Complete global saturation. Good game. Great game. I think for the most part, the trend is going to be all of the third-person, like, proper games are going to be above all of these, or maybe S, A, and maybe B. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's just hard for me to cut. I was tempted to put it maybe like here, but I just, if I wanted to sit down and play a Resident Evil game, would I pick RE5 or RE1 OG? I think I would pick RE5 because I think I'm just gonna have more fun with it mechanically. Though the older tank control fixed camera angle games did grow on me throughout the marathon, I will say. Alright, this is Umbrella Chronicles, the Wii pseudo light gun game. I actually quite enjoyed these games, even though they were a little boring. Just because you're on rails and don't really get to make any real decisions other than point and click. And there's a few things that I missed in both of these games, because there's like requirements to unlock certain scenarios. Where would I put this? It's cool to see like what Wesker's doing throughout like the end of RE1 after you get out and stuff, and he goes in and kills Lisa Trevor. That's cool. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put it here. Just because it's not super substantive. It's fun. There's really nothing bad about it. There's just not a whole lot of good about it either. It's like if it's a 1 to 10 on bad and 1 to 10 on good, there's like 0 bad, but there's like only like 2 or 3 points of good. So I think it's gonna go here. Its counterpart, Darkside Chronicles, I'm gonna put above it because it had a much better original story section, much more fleshed out. Operation Javier is cool. You get to see Leon and Krauser. I think that's cool. And then you also get to go and do remade Code Veronica, basically, and Claire and Steve Burnside are way better in this version of the game, and he's voiced by I forget the name of the voice actor, the same guy that voiced Teddy in Persona 4. So that's cool. I like that. Man. You know what? I'm gonna make a controversial decision. I think I'm gonna put this up here, actually. I think so. I think so. Just because of the story, because I think Operation Javier is actually kind of really cool. I just wish that Operation Javier had its own like full third-person shooter, proper RE engine remake or something. Maybe at some point that would be cool. Also, Code Veronica also needs that, but you know that'll never happen. So, all right, Revelations. I quite like this game, actually. I quite really enjoy this game. I think I'm gonna put it... I think I'm gonna put Revelations... Man, it's really hard to say because I like the world and the story of these games, but they're just so much harder to play. I think it's got to go here. Like, if I were to sit down and play a game, would I rather play Revelations or RE1 Remake? I think I'd rather play Revelations. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I feel bad doing that. But I think that's where it goes. RE6. Ooh boy. Oh, you came back at a perfect time.
To pick with you.
What?
You can go ahead and put Revelations down in trash where it belongs.
Eat my fucking ass. Eat my ass. What's wrong with Revelations, huh?
Yes.
Revelations is great. I love Revelations. Jill's hot as hell. Chris is RE5 Chris, basically. Man, great game. And even cooler that this was originally a 3DS game, and it's still fucking great. RE6.
You don't have to tell me twice, dog. That's how I played it.
You know, it may be less fun on the 3DS, I don't know, but I quite like the PC version.
Yeah.
Let's talk about 6. S plus for 6. See, man, I fucking love 6. I don't understand why people hate 6 so much. I love 6.
6 is fantastic.
6 is so good. I don't know if I would put it up with 4, though. And do I like 6 more than 5? You know what? I think I gotta readjust some stuff. I gotta replay some stuff. I think I'm gonna move... I think I'm gonna move 5 to S. And we're gonna move 6 either here or here. Eeny, meeny... Man, it's just, there's so much more content because there's 4 campaigns. And Ada's hot. You know what? It's Ada. Ada's in it. That's why it's better than 5. That's it. Simple answer. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't need to think about it anymore. Rev 2. Alright, I would say overall... Rev 2's good game. Is it
But it doesn't
better?
have Ada.
It does not have Ada, so it is not S tier. Is it better than 1? I think RE1's story is better. I think Revelations 2 raid mode is so good, though. It's so fucking good.
Personally, I think it belongs above Rev 1, but that's just me.
I would, because okay, mechanically, it's definitely above Rev 1. It feels way better to play, for sure. But I think the story is just not as interesting to me. I think I prefer Rev 1 as far as that goes. I think it goes here, but just barely. Just barely. Because raid mode is so much better. And mechanically it's better, but the story is just not quite there.
My beef with Rev 2 though is the chronicle system or the chapter system, whatever the fuck.
Well, yeah, where they made you pay for DLC for each part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's really stupid too. So that is also a detracting factor. It's rough. It's rough. 5 just barely beat 6. Wait, 6. Wait. Okay, I don't know if I don't know what you're meaning to say there, because fucking autocomplete. I like Jill. I like Jill. RE5 Jill is good Jill. Good Jill. I will say I didn't, this time around in the marathon, I didn't do Jill's DLC in this because I think my shit died or something. Something happened.
Yeah, we were struggling because you kept disconnecting.
Yeah, my internet went out or something, or my power went out. I don't remember exactly what happened. But I've played it before, and it's okay. It's really just, like, run through and kill things. Like, nothing story substantive. It's just escaping with Josh and Jill and Josh. All right, here we go. RE engine time. RE engine time. I'm gonna do release order. We're gonna start with 7 and then 2, 3, 8. Actually, if that's the case, I'm gonna do 4 VR first and get it out of the way. So 4 VR.
S.
I would say so. I would say it's S tier, but I'm gonna put it here because they removed so much of the personality of the game.
Oh yeah.
And it was really stupid, and I don't know why they did. They removed, like, women. They removed, you'll be fine if you land on your butt. They removed overtime. They removed everything. Everything that makes Leon in that game. They fucking took it out, and it's stupid, and it's dumb. And I don't know why they did.
We don't want to teach the kids about sexism. Oh, but you'll only teach them about, you know, overthrowing governments, occults, and innocent villagers.
True. But fucking the gameplay, like, somehow RE4 just translates, like, perfectly to VR. It was like making this game, if they would have made this game exactly a port of the OG and not taken anything out, it would be S tier, like probably even better than the original, honestly, because it's just so much fun to play. It's much more fast paced because you can, like, move and shoot and everything. They took out those kind of limitations for it to work with VR.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's almost perfect. If they hadn't taken stuff like that out, it would be easily the best Resident Evil game. Easily.
Plus, you can cheat the shotgun, which is amazing.
Yeah. And also, like, adding all of the, like, the motion control gestures where you can, like, reach over your shoulder for the heals and stuff if you wanted to, even though I always just use the inventory like I do in the OG, because it gives you time to think. But
yeah, I think the entire time
very
I played
fleshed out.
Maybe 3 times I reached for the herb on my chest.
Yeah. I only ever did it if, like, nothing was happening, and I was like maybe after a combat section, and I didn't have heals to heal myself all the way, and then I come across heals while I'm not in combat. Maybe then I did or something like that, but otherwise I almost never used it. All right, RE7. We'll do release order on these. Yep, that's right. RE7. Oh, man, you know what?
Put it into W for Welcome to the Family, Son.
Welcome to the family, son. This game is so good. I'm gonna say...
It was a step back in the right direction.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even, like... So, RE6 is controversial because it strayed so much farther. It was not a horror game at all, basically. I think this was just a step back in the original direction, not necessarily in the right direction, because I would love a 6 remake, and if they remade it and just made it prettier, but exactly the same, I would still love it. I think... Man. I think this is probably the second best Resident Evil game. I think so. I think so. I think that's where it belongs. Such a fucking incredible game. Probably the actual scariest Resident Evil game, which is hard to quantify that because I would only be able to quantify that if I had an opportunity to like memory wipe myself and play them all for the first time again. But I think RE7 is probably the scariest actually the scariest game.
Now,
And the
Jeff,
DLCs are so good.
As much as I admire the Welcome to the Family Son Pepe reskin,
Solid C
your opinions
7.
are starting to worry me, Jeff.
Really? The DLC is incredible, but the game is just as incredible as the OG. I will say the early game, like, I think 7 gets worse as it goes on. I think the late game is not as good as the early game in 7. But overall it's still all really good. And the DLC, both of the DLCs are really good. Especially End of Zoe. Joe Baker is a fucking gangster. And I would love to have like a spin-off game that's just about Joe Baker. Like after the events of RE7, he like joins the BSAA or something, or like freelance mercenaries for the BSAA or something like that. That would be fucking sick. I would love that shit.
Possibly.
Not possibly. I know they're never gonna do that. They're not giving. Well, I mean, they're not giving us what we want, like Code Veronica remake or RE1 or 0 remake. So,
nah, you just wait. RE9, we're gonna get Joe Baker back. We're getting Billy back.
That would be fucking awesome. All right, RE2 remake. This game is also really good. I'm gonna say, man, it's really good. Fuck. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna move stuff back a bit. Like I'm gonna kind of push everything down. I'm gonna push everything down a little bit because it feels unreasonable to have this many games in S tier. But they're all so good.
It's a godlike franchise.
They're so good. It's so good. You know what? I'm not. I think it goes here. I think the only reason RE2 remake is a fucking incredible game. I think the only reason that it doesn't go above 7 is because it isn't original, because it's a remake. And that may be a little unfair, but I think this is a solid placement for it. 7 has the worst enemy variety, and Jack is the only good boss. Mia sucks. Ethan is boring. What the fuck, reaction man? Also, RE should never be first person unless it's VR. I don't know. I think it works. I don't like that doesn't bother me. I think it actually works better because it like realistically limits your perception, so it makes things more tense and stuff. I do agree with the enemy variety though. There's like 5 different enemy types in RE7, not including the bosses, and that's including the DLC. There's molds, crawler molds, claw molds, fat molds. I think that's it. And the bugs. I think that's actually it in the main game. I think there's 5 enemies in the main game. And then in the DLC, there's the white molds and the big white mold, whatever it was called, I forget. Like Big Bertha or whatever it was called. I don't remember. It had like a special name or something. And then there were some cool new enemies. Well, I say cool. They were just like even bigger versions of the regular molds in End of Zoe. So the enemy variety is the biggest downside of 7 for sure.
I'm
I will
waiting
say,
for you to hit us with like the biggest curveball, because you've got RE4 VR in S tier. I'm waiting for you to be like RE4 remake. Man, that was trash.
Oh, you will hear my opinions in a moment.
Oh no.
Also, I think Ethan is tolerable in RE7. I don't think I think he's not that different from how he is in RE8, but it makes more sense in RE7 because he's just a normal dude. So it makes sense for him to be like freaking out and like what the fuck is going on kind of shit in 7. It does become a problem in 8 when they keep doing that after he's already been through this kind of stuff. He's like, what the hell is going on? It's like, oh, maybe it's that thing that already happened and I've already seen. Alright, RE3 remake. Oh boy. After playing this time around, I struggled to enjoy this game as much as I used to. I think I didn't mean to set that there. I was just dragging it around. I think this is probably the worst third-person Resident Evil game. I would actually go so far as to say, yeah, I think it goes like here. I think it's actually like that mid. It's really mid. It's worse than the original because they cut so much out. The only like good thing is that it's third person and looks prettier, but functionally it feels and plays worse than RE2 did. It was uber rushed. Yeah, I think just a big disappointment, unfortunately, down here. Sedge.
On launch, I started a blind playthrough at midnight.
Of RE3?
On launch. By 6 a.m., I was on my third playthrough, going on to my fourth.
Yeah, dude, that's how I was. I think
blind.
So RE3 is by far the shortest Resident Evil game. I have as much playtime in RE3 as, like, I have 38 hours in RE3, I have 42 hours in RE2. I have probably played through RE3 like 15 times. And I've played through RE2 like both sides all the way through the story and stuff 3 times technically, because I did Leon A, Claire B, and then I did Claire B and Leon A, and then in the marathon I did Claire B, Leon A. I would have put RE3R in trash. I think it's still like a fun game. It's not horrendously awful. But it doesn't do its job well as a remake, and it is a huge mechanical downgrade from RE2.
Give me back the fucking clock tower, Capcom.
Yeah, the clock tower is kind of sad. I don't know like what they did with that. It was really, really bad. I only have 36 hours in it, and I did everything possible. I almost have everything. The only thing I have left to do in RE3 Remake is beat the game on Inferno S+, and I can't do that because I don't have the rocket launcher because I bought everything else. So in order to do that, I would have to pay the like $2 or $3 or whatever it is for the unlock thing. Just cringe. Super cringe. Disappointment. All right. RE8. The love-hate relationship of my life. I
still want to see you do Village of Shadows.
I will probably never do that in my life.
Bro, maybe. It's easy. Come on.
It's easy. Except for the village section is actually impossible because I've tried to do it before.
Which village section?
The beginning.
No, it's not. Brother, the only thing that's difficult in that run is Chris's section. And I will admit that. Fuck Chris's section.
Yeah, there's just so many enemies in Chris's section. Man, I am...
The amount of enemies in Chris's section is not the problem. The problem is on Village of Shadows, every enemy is 2 tiers higher than it should be.
Oh,
So instead of
okay.
the normal dudes, you get the fucking armored guys.
Oh shit. Okay. Holy shit.
And there are enemies
That's
in
crazy.
places that they normally aren't, waiting to ambush you. So in Chris's section, instead of dealing with, you know, a couple archers here and like some like 1 or 2 armored guys there, it's like they're all fucking armored.
I think this is where RE8 goes. It is mechanically a great game. The environments are cool. The exploration is really cool. The only bad thing about RE8 is all of the dialogue is so atrocious. Like, almost all of the dialogue in that game is so bad. Ethan, no. Okay, I will say this, actually. Not all of the dialogue in RE8. I think all of Ethan and Chris's dialogue is awful. And just the whole story there, and Chris, for whatever stupid-ass reason, not wanting to explain anything to Ethan, and just every time anything happens, Ethan's like, what the fuck? Oh my god! Holy shit! But RE8 is also easily the most quotable Resident Evil game. Mostly because of Heisenberg.
You stupid man thing.
Lady supersized bitch. Freaky ass psycho doll. And that moronic freak. You don't want to find out what's in that hole.
Part of Miranda's family. Neither did I, but here we are.
I'm a goddamn freedom fighter.
And of course, we can't forget the ultimate golden line in the entire game. You shut your fucking hole!
Shut your fucking hole! It has a better experience in my opinion, but I...
You don't want to find out what's down there.
It has a better experience in my opinion, but I like difficulty. Oh, you're talking about Village of Shadows? Maybe at some point. I think before I want to like go through and do that kind of stuff with those games, I do want to do VR in them, but I'm probably going to take a break from Resident Evil for a while because I have played nothing on stream except for Resident Evil for 3 months.
Dude, I will, for you, I will give you your own personal stream. I will do Village of Shadows.
Bro.
Just for you, buddy.
Maybe get a wider FOV mod for it. That is a thing that I can do with RE Framework. You can do that. I don't know if you can do it for 8. I think you can though. I'm not sure. I would have to check, but I think you can. Yeah, I think there's just, and also like at the end of RE8 when Ethan blows himself up for no fucking reason is so stupid. There's just a lot of dumb story shit that doesn't make any sense in RE8. But I think overall it's still a great game despite it, which makes me sad because I think if that stuff didn't suck so much, it may have been like almost as good as RE4. Like it could have been like right in between 4 and 7 for me, but it's just the dialogue and story is stupid. All right, here we go. Are we ready for the hottest of hottest takes?
Yeah, what's up?
I think RE4 Remake. I think it goes here. I think that's where it belongs. Because they fucking neutered it. They neutered it worse than RE4 VR did. And it makes me so sad. Functionally and mechanically, it is the best Resident Evil game, period. It feels the best to play by far. If it was a 1-to-1 remake of the OG, it would be the best Resident Evil game. But they changed a lot. Actually, so there's a couple things that RE4 Remake does better than the original. I think Separate Ways is infinitely better in the remake. It fucking sucked in the original.
I'm gonna say bullshit because Sadler's Boat's not there.
Sadler's
And
Belt.
Sadler's Boat was
Oh.
a pinnacle part of that game.
Meh.
Listen, you haven't lived until you've been on Sadler's Boat,
I
alright?
have been on Sadler's Boat, and I don't remember
I
it
don't think
because
you have.
Separate Ways was so fucking boring. In the OG, Separate Ways is boring as hell. And I guess my brain just like blocks out all the memories of it because it was so bad.
See, I don't think it's the fact that it's boring. I think you just didn't like the fact that you couldn't take more than 5 steps without hearing.
I think so. Separate Ways is way better in the remake. I think it's good that they a lot of the like lore stuff about like U3, they made that kind of stuff make more sense. They actually tied it in with the lore better. I think the U3 fight is actually maybe worse in RE4 Remake. I think. Yeah, I would say I enjoyed it less than I did the original this time around.
You know what? You know what?
Hmm?
Hear me out. Next stream, you should do a new tier list, but it's just a tier list for all of the different ports of Resident Evil 4.
I mean, what? There's only, let's see. So there's in the OG, there's the GameCube, the PS2, the Wii, and then there's RE4 VR, and there's RE4 Remake and RE4 Remake VR, right?
And don't forget about RE4 Mobile.
There's RE4 Mobile.
It was an Apple exclusive.
That's fucking weird. Nope, people quit RE4 OG on U3. Really? I don't know. I feel like the OG was cool because, like, I think the second phase of the fight after you drop all the things where you have to like dodge the QTEs with the dodge where it's coming up, but I think it's weird what they did in the remake in Separate Ways is they separated the tail section. Like in the OG, there was the cage section which they completely removed in RE4 Remake, and then there was the actual fight where you fought him and he could like go underground and shoot his tail up out of the ground at you. What they did in the remake is they only took the actual fight and then they separated that into two parts. One where you fight him in front of you, and then one where he's just diving in and out of the ground as a centipede with his tail. And it was weird, and it didn't feel like the original, and it felt a bit too different. It wasn't bad. I think I prefer the original.
2 notes. One, did you really just go in separate ways? They separated like separate ways.
Bruh.
And second, Jeff, if you're lacking on ammo in the OG RE4,
You're fucked
there's a
anyway.
problem. You're fucked anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that statement could be said about anything. Like
I don't know, professional
the first village
OG
fight
can be a little difficult.
It's not really, and I hate to say it, but like after doing it a couple of times,
that's the only thing I have left to do
some
in
bullshit
OG as
moments, but not completely.
But yeah, the biggest problem with
you get
RE4
cat ears.
Remake, I think I have the cat ears. Do I? Or is that S plus?
No, because when I asked if you did S plus, you were like, "Oh no, I'm trying to have fun."
No, yeah, I haven't done professional S.
The Dark Souls Crusader.
Have I done professional S
have
plus?
fun.
I don't remember. I think I have done
Open
it.
the game, see if you have the cat ears.
Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Actually,
Actually, yeah, you don't even need to open the game. I can fucking check your Steam achievements.
You're right. You're right.
I
I have everything except for doing Separate Ways on S plus, I believe. No, main story on it. S plus is what I need. As far as Steam achievements. Is that how you get the cat ears? I don't
Yeah,
have it.
main story S plus.
Yike. Yeah, that's the
Well,
only thing I haven't done.
it's honestly, it's not as bad, and Capcom kind of fucked up and made it way too easy.
No cat.
Because
it's okay. It's gonna be long enough from when I play it again that I don't need the cat ears right now. It's okay.
well, no, you don't need the cat ears right now, but I still feel like you should know because it's just. Ugh. So originally, why S plus was such a pain in the ass was because the hand cannon was locked behind, I think, the second hardest difficulty in the game. And you had to do it like within a certain time frame, blah 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 blah, kind of like the S plus run. And then when they added mercenaries, it's no longer like the old one where you had to get 5 stars on all levels with all characters. Now it's just you just need 5 stars on all levels with literally any character.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't
And you
play
get the
any
hand
RE4
cannon.
Mercenaries this time around. That's okay.
And
I don't like mercenaries
to add-
that much.
to add insult to injury, if you pay like $1 to Steam and get an exclusive ticket, the second you hit the
Oh,
first
yeah.
merchant, you can get the hand cannon, exclusive that bitch, and give it infinite ammo.
Yeah,
Like,
that is
right off the gate.
also the dumbest shit that they did with RE4 Remake is all of the microtransactions are really stupid. That shit was dumb. I don't know why they would do that, but they did, and it's dumb.
Probably so that people would not have an excuse to not do S plus, which unfortunately also pissed off a lot of speedrunners who were already pissed off that Capcom. Because Capcom actually usually leaves the game alone so that speedrunners can do stuff, and they actually,
Yeah.
They think it's kind of cool. This time around, they went through, they watched all the speedrunner tricks, and patched every single fucking one of them so that you can't do that shit anymore.
The only one that I know that still works, and I know this because I did it, I just did it in my playthrough, is the bridge where you throw a flash grenade or a grenade to stop the guy from lowering the bridge.
You
that
can
still
still
works.
do that one, yes. But clipping through the doors with a scoped weapon,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do that anymore.
Yeah.
You can't do that, and there was another like big time-saving glitch thing that they deleted from the game. But it's basically like
I
aside
remember
from
the
the
door
grenade
one,
on the
but yeah.
bridge. Aside from the grenade on the bridge, they patched everything
The
else.
grenade on the bridge was really cool because when the game first came out, I had like figured that out myself. Like, I am not credited with the discovery of it or anything, but I had figured it out myself like within the first 2 days that the game was out or something. So that was cool. I was like, huh, that's neat.
I figured it out, but I didn't figure it out because I tried that. I think I did that room, and I had to go back and I had to do it again for some reason. I think I like reloaded, and I tried that. I tried throwing a grenade in that one spot, but I accidentally walked forward too fast.
Yeah. You have to like stop, throw it,
cutscene.
and you have to like stop right before like it triggers it.
Mm-hmm.
So that when you throw the grenade, you have enough time to move into it so that he like moves into position to get hit by the grenade. Otherwise, the grenade will just explode and it'll come out and lower it anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to do with a flash grenade than a regular grenade because it has a wider range and it just stuns him so that he can't go over and pull the lever. And the other problem with RE4 Remake is well, there's still a couple more good things that it did. I think Luis is way cooler. I think like they fleshed out his like redemption story much more, and they made him like the whole mine section that you can go through with him now instead of like all that you did alone in the OG. It makes him feel like more of a character. I think Leon is not as cool in RE4 Remake. They just like change his personality so much. It feels weird.
Kind of made him a punk bitch.
Yeah. And Ada's voice acting is just not it. Also,
Bro, the fact that we bullied her off the internet, I say we as a subjective term, I did
Yeah.
not take part in that. But the fact that everyone bullied her off of the internet
Yeah.
is just. Oof.
I think it's kind of sad because here's the deal. I think the issue is, he's too much of a Boy Scout now. That is true. I think the issue with RE4 remake is he feels too much like RE2 remake Leon. He feels like RE2 remake Leon, just a little like darker and broodier instead of cooler and sassy like he is in the OG. But the issue I think with Ada's voice acting in RE4 remake is it's not her voice, because I think she actually could she could have a really good voice for Ada. I think she is just not very good at voice acting. Like her delivery is not great. Also, it sounds like there's some maybe some like mixing issues, because her audio throughout the game feels more like washed out or something. Somehow, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but that's like what it feels like. I think maybe the bullying was a little too much, because it's not terrible, but it's not as good as the OG. That's all. But yeah, that's my Resident Evil tier list, except for these games. I will say, I know that this, according to what everyone else has said, and I've actually played a little bit of Gaiden, and it was so bad that I couldn't get very far into the game, so I'm going to put it in trash tier, and I have been told that this one also needs to go in trash tier. And the little bit that I've played, I will also put these in trash tier, because they don't support them. There's like no matchmaking, no servers support, or anything in these games, so those can also go there. I don't think she had a good director. I've heard she's a decent live action actor, but she needed coaching from real voice actors. That's true. It could have been like voice acting direction. That's often a lot of problem as well. With like, if there's bad voice acting, it's not necessarily always to blame on the voice actors. But I don't know. I don't think she's that bad. I think replaying it, I don't mind her as much as I did the first time I played through it. I don't know if that's just me getting used to it or what, but I don't know. But there it is. I think this is my official Resident Evil tier list. There it is. Wowzy, wowzy, wowza. I can save this, right? Oh yeah. Give me that. Boom. Boom. All right. There it is. I will post that in the Discord. Wow. What do you mean, wow? Why are you wowing at me? Don't wow me. Don't wow me. Hi, Patrick. We got here right at the end. There you go. I'm still going to use the voice replacer. I mean, fair enough. I'm going to put this in... Where should I put this? Should I put this in... I'll just put it in announcements. Yeah, coincidence, of course. What do you mean? What? What's happening? I'm confused. Did you guys get off? Or see, Colton's still in the Discord over there. Or is he, They did. Colton never returned. Bruh. Of course not. But I'm sure he will to play Rivals. Okay, I see. Make a new category for tier lists on Discord. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Because there's a couple other games that I want to play through the whole series of as well. I want to play, as boring as it may be, I want to play all of the Final Fantasy games. And I want to play all the Metal Gear Solid games. Those are the two that I know for sure that I want to play. And when I get back to Kingdom Hearts, I want to play all of that as well. And finish all that and do a tier list of that. So I will do that. I will put it... I think I can put it in here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Here we go. Okay, I need to... Are you gonna stream Rivals? I think so, because it hasn't been very long, because I didn't expect that to take very long. I probably will stream some Rivals for a while. Because I was gonna say that we could start Final Fantasy 16, but I don't think I want to try to tie that to everything else in same stream. So we'll play some Rivals. Game is fun. Game is good game. That's good game. Let's see. Boom. Boom. I gotta go through and set up permissions for this channel. Give me just a moment. Okay. I think I have this set up to where me and mods should be able to interact with it. But don't mess with anything or like keep that channel like clear. Like don't be sending messages or anything in it. Can I not send? Can I not send anything? Did I make it to where I can't? Do I need to add? Oh, you know what I can do? I can just make it me and only have me able to do everything. Yay, I want to see you play as me, but a shark. Yes, dude, I love Jeff so much. For whatever reason, the last time we played, I was really good at Jeff. And I have only played Jeff in that game. It's so good. Fucking love Jeff. Okay. There we go. I should be able to do that now. What is happening? Why can't I post this in here? What's happening? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. I can't put anything in here. Am I able to... Okay, I can send messages, but I can't... Why can I not... Can I do this? There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me drag and drop that. Here, actually, I'm gonna... There we go. There we go. All right. Patrick, are you still around? Are we going? Do you want to just join my VC, Patrick, if you're around? There you are. Howdy.
I was muted, or I had you muted.
Bruh. Okay, I guess whenever Colton gets back, he can join and I can drag him in here or whatever. Because I don't think he has access in here. I don't think I would give him that much power because I know we would fuck around. I have not played since the new update.
I mean, the season just released today, so.
Yeah. Well, didn't Invisible Lady come out? Or is that just part of this?
No, that was all today.
Oh, okay. I guess I was just seeing the teasers
Some
and
streamers
stuff.
got early access.
Yeah.
I think.
Probably. I gotta download the update, so that'll take a moment. If it will
I'll buy
work.
a Battle Pass while you do that.
Bruh. Hey, at least, like, it is good that you feel better about buying a Battle Pass because they don't go away now, which is awesome. Because that shit is stupid. Fuck you, Epic Games. Eat my ass. You have Helldivers to thank for making that mainstream, hopefully. Why is this not updating properly?
The new skins look insane too.
What other new skins are there? Because I've only seen Malice.
Loki, Wolverine, Rocket, Magneto, Iron Man. You'll just have to look. They're all super cool.
So there's are Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, are they the only two new characters? There's no Human Torch in the
I
thing?
don't think they're. Yeah, they're the only two for now, but
okay.
They'll add the other two later on in the season, I assume.
I hope. I think that would be cool. This is updating really slow for some reason. I should have done this before. Oh my god, it's gonna do this shit where I have to fucking patch the whole thing. This is actually gonna take... This is saying this is gonna take half an hour. It's going faster, it's slowly getting there. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why updates feel like they take way longer on Steam now. Sometime in the last like year or so they changed the way updates work, and they just feel like they take way longer. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I switched internets in that time, so I don't know if it's just my internet is slower or not.
How's the Starlink going? Is it
It's good. No issues.
good?
It worked through the snow, so
That's true. Dude, whenever when the power went out, I wished, I was like, damn, now would be the time to have Starlink so I could just run it off a generator.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a fucking rough night because I spent like an hour and a half trying to get the generator going, and it didn't even keep the fridge running for whatever reason. Something with like how the inconsistent power from the generator didn't like the fridge or something, and it didn't run throughout the night. So spent an hour and a half breaking my back to get the generator going, and it didn't even, we lost all the food anyway. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I saw some other people have that same problem, so. Oh man, I'm back to bronze 1
Oh,
after the
no.
reset.
This is taking forever.
Wait, bronze? I thought I would be in silver. What the
It's now
freak?
saying 40 minutes remaining.
Got a Moon Knight skin though. Let's go. Maybe there's a Moon Knight skin as well, actually. I guess I'll see.
You know what we can do in the meantime? You know what we can do in the meantime? Or I can do in the meantime, because I
Colton
said I
just
was going to do
messaged me.
this. It might take me a moment to set up, because I don't know if this is going to be on the tier list maker. But I said I was going to do a Resident Evil Best Girl tier list. Let's see. Games, protagonists, Resident Evil characters. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't, this may be, like, missing people, but this has a lot more than I thought, actually. Hold on. Can I just remove this one? Okay, we'll do that. That will go. This. Boom. Okay. I'll pull this back up. Fuck. I gotta reset up because I already deleted the thing because I didn't think I was gonna need it anymore. Fuck. Do this again. I will take that one. This. Take these over here.
Excuse me.
Oh fuck! What am I? Give me this. There we go. Okay. I can do this. Fuck. We're gonna do the best girl tier list as well. All right. Resident Evil Best Girl tier list. This was the other thing that I said I was gonna do. I don't know that this has like everything on it. Like, I don't know. Is this Alexandria Ashford? Okay. First of all, put these two down here. Gross. Why are these even on here? They should not be options. All right, let's go. RE6 Ada. This will be like rapid fire. RE6 Ada. S tier. Easy. Best by far. Long shot. All right. RE4 Ada. Underneath that, but also still S tier. Alexandria Ashford. I think that's her name. I don't remember. She's just kind of meh. I don't know. C tier. Meh. RE4 OG Ashley will go B tier. RE4 Remake Ashley, S tier. Big upgrades. The Demetresk sisters we'll go A tier. They're all right. Claire, RE2 Remake Claire, is This is RE2 remake Claire, right? I think. We'll go B tier above OG Ashley. That's fine. This is, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is Revelations 2. Is this Rev 2 Claire? Or is this almost looks like Claire from Resident Evil Degeneration. I don't know. We'll put her above RE2 remake Claire. This is Donna Beneviento. I don't give a shit. Fucking, I don't know. We'll put her down here. I don't care. We'll put her down there. I don't care. Elena. Man, I only like Helena at the end of Leon's campaign in RE6. She fucking sucks. She's kind of a bitch throughout the early game because she just keeps secrets for no reason. I'll put her here. She's alright. No, not there. Here. There we go. Don't look at me like that, Jeff. I put her in a reasonable spot, alright? She's okay, but she's kind of a bitch at the beginning of the game. Hunnigan, RE4 remake Hunnigan. Is OG Hunnigan on here? I don't think so, is she? No. Okay. Hunnigan. Hunnigan's okay. Hunnigan's alright. I don't know, she's nothing special. I don't know. She's kind of, like, not even really a character. We'll put her... we'll put her here. She's alright. RE3 remake Jill. I like remake Jill. Yeah, I think remake Jill is alright. We'll put her A tier. I like her. I like how the baby ones are in trash. Yeah, I don't know why they're even on here. Put them in the trash can. Lady Dimitrescu, go up here. Yes, please. This, we determined that she was 16. She's also going in the trash. Can't see message history in the tier list channel. Wait, what? Hold on. Message history, view message history. Yes. Okay. You should be able to see it now. I think so. All right. What do we just do? Lady D up there. Gross. Lowest of the trash. All of the trash is the same. Just trash. Gross. Get out of my face. This is the lady from Vendetta. And I think also Damnation. These are movie characters. She's kind of cool. I like her. We'll put her here. I like her. She's cool. She's a bioweapon. Mia. Trash. Miranda. Miranda. Lady Miranda. Well, I mean, she's the bad guy. But she's kind of pretty, I guess. I'll put her here. We'll put her there. Rebecca! Vendetta Rebecca at that, too. The best Rebecca. Man, I actually really like RE4 Remake Ashley. It's really good. I'm gonna put her... I'm gonna put her here. Rose, also in the trash. Is this... I don't know who this is. Is this Ada? Who is this? I don't know who this is right here. I don't know who this is supposed to be. I will skip. RE6 Sherry. I like RE6 Sherry. We're gonna put RE6 Sherry here. That's a good spot. Sheva Alomar. Also really good. Big fan. I I think I'm gonna put her here. President lady from Damnation. She's all right, I guess. I'm gonna put her there. And then Zoe. Man, this is not the most flattering picture of Zoe. We're gonna put Zoe. We're gonna put Zoe here. That might be some girl from the Outbreak games. Is it? It looks like it could be like Ada or something. Wonder if I save the image. Oh no, it just saves the web page thing. Use reverse image search. Oh, come on, Google. Quit being an asshole. How do I do that? It's not... Oh, here it is. Shenmei. Oh, she's from Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. I don't remember that show as much. I know I watched it, but I don't remember her really at all. But she's pretty. Sure, we'll put her here, I guess. I don't know. Nice. Wait, this isn't the same girl as this isn't the same girl from Dead Aim, is it? Shenmei. Her name is Shenmei. From Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't remember it, but I know I watched that show and it was all right. It was really short. But there we go. There's best girl tier list. Resident Evil best girl tier list.
Colton won't be on till 10.
Bruh. It's okay. My fucking game probably isn't gonna update till 10.
Is this still?
I don't know. I haven't looked. I've been doing this. Let me save this. This needs way more girls. Yeah, there's a lot more that could be on here. Like what's her name? Villain lady from 5. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Excella. Yeah, I knew you would know the name. You dirty bastard. Okay, let me say download this. Okay. And then I will also put that in there. Why will it not let me drag and drop this shit? I can only copy and paste it. I can't drag and drop it for some reason into that text channel. Here we go. All right. Oh my god, dude, it's like fucking 30%.
Jeez. It's only like 15 gigs.
Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. It's only downloading at like 15 megabytes a second, whenever it should be going like 56 is usually where it caps out for me. But the issue is, it's almost done with the download. It's only got like 0.6 gigs left on the download.
It's like
It's
the
the patch. Yeah, it's the patch
Yeah.
that takes fucking forever for some reason.
I'm gonna try out Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
He's elastic.
And Scholastic.
True, he is actually. Ah.
I've been seeing like all the angry tweets about Marvel Rivals and like how unrealistic Invisible Girl is, and it's so stupid because like the Punisher, like
Oh yeah.
one of the only two characters in the game who doesn't have superpowers, is almost as big as the Hulk. Like, this is supposed to be the normal male human character, and he's almost as big as the Hulk. And I'm here for it. He's cool. We all dream to be as swole as him.
I'm just clicking buttons. I don't even know what I'm doing. I've never played this character. Well, that wasn't great.
Oh my god. Okay, the download is done. The patch says it's gonna take fucking an hour. You know what I may do? Because I don't want to sit here for an hour, and I don't really have anything else to do between now and then. I may just raid out, and we can go like to the regular general chat and just hang out in there, and then people can kind of join and hang out if
Hold
they
on, I
want.
can't hear anything right now.
Okay. Okay.
This game's loud.
Man, I really wasn't joking when I said this wouldn't be done by until 10.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, what I may do is I may just raid out, and we can just hang in the general chat, and people can join and hang out in there, and I'll just stream it in there, and if people want to join and hang out in there, they can, because this is gonna take a while still. And I don't have anything that short form to do in the meantime. I did my tier list. I'm all spent. Is Emmy live yet? She's probably not going to be live for another hour, is she?
Wow, this is atrocious. This guy sucks.
Who, Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah, he's trash.
Bruh.
I'm 0 and 3. I've killed no one.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid Keegan. Draw best girls on whiteboard until Emmy is live. I don't know if, because well, the issue is if I do that, by the time that's done, Marvel Rivals is gonna be done updating. Because Emmy said she was gonna go live at like 9:45 or something. 9:45 MST, which I think is 10:45. So that's another almost 2 hours. Like that's too long. That's too long.
I got a kill. Woohoo!
Where's the sound alert? Where is it? What happened? Sound alerts. Sound alerts. Sound alerts. Why didn't it happen? I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Do it again. Okay, it goes if I play it manually. Maybe I just needed to log back in and refresh it or something. That was weird. Okay, yeah, we're gonna raid into Keegan. And then we're gonna hang out in the Discord and play Marvel Rivals for a little while. Maybe. If Colton ever exists. Where?
Dude, this guy is so bad. This is like impossible. How do you kill anybody with this guy?
Here we go. All right. Holy shit. It's been a long 3 months, but we did it. It's all done. All of the Resident Evils. I am now officially an expert in Resident Evilology. Wow. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have fun with Keegan. He's playing what's it called? Thank goodness you're here. I remember seeing Amy played this. It's kind of like a, I don't know how you would describe it. It's like a little indie game kind of thing. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it. I know what it is, but I don't know how to describe it. You'll see it when you get there. But yeah, good night, guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. I'll see you hopefully. It's Friday. Hopefully tomorrow, and we'll probably start Final Fantasy 16 because I think I can play it before 7 comes out. We'll probably start that tomorrow. Hell yeah. Have fun. I appreciate you guys. Have fun with Keegan. Good night. Bye. Bye-bye.
This character sucks.